Hey everyone, it's Momentary Flux. Welcome back to Factorio, the campaign where we're doing the 17.25 version of the game. Last time that we played, we were dealing with an epic alien attack. And so what I've done is I've collected some more bullets, and we're headed back up to try to clear out these nests. It's going to be really difficult because they're heavily populated and they have the worms as well. So I'm going to do my best here and see what happens. Here's the carnage from the last one. All right, so I think this is about as far as I dare go without setting a new line of defense. So let's put down some new turrets and start dividing these bullets up a bit. Actually, just pull these out and cut this in half. Okay. So I'm going to lure them down here to this line, and then I'm going to go in. I'm looking for worms. It looks like there's two worms. That's not as bad as I thought. All right. Help me, turrets. So how far can I go? I think here is where the next line is. Let's cut these in half. Cut them in half again. And we'll pick these up. Okay, I can hear the worms. It's night again, of course. Makes it more difficult. Ugh. So my goal here is to just try not to get too hurt. Focus the worms till the worms are clear. I don't care if I take a few bites, but I cannot take direct hits from those worms like that. All right, I need to recover. I almost got it. If I didn't get it, I almost got it. This is a bit nerve-wracking. Yeah, I was saying in the last episode, I rarely get a map where your starting position is so close that your initial pollution brings in like huge swarms of these things. Okay, I'm ready for another pass. Die. Okay, I did get the one. There's one worm left. I really got mauled that time. I think I'm going to need to move closer. Do I have, how many bullets do I have? I think these might be in range of the worm, unfortunately. Let's pull up one more. Okay. This will protect me a little bit better. Watching my health and get back into safety. Whew. Okay, now I think I can pretty much take out these nests with impunity. In fact, let me split my bullets out. Let's drop some turrets in the middle of this area. And we'll really go to town on them. Excellent. I think there's just two nests left. And that's no problem. Actually, you know what though? It's much faster with the turrets. Even if I have to go pick them up. Alright, let's see if we can get some bullets in there without getting mauled too bad. If anyone knows a good way to load turrets as you put them down, let me know. If you could drop them in loaded, that would be amazing. All right, that's it. We cleared them. Oh man, I'm seeing more over here. But they're outside of our pollution, but it's not going to be outside of our pollution for very long. Okay, well, what that tells me is what I need to do is I need to sort of keep some defenses, especially on that eastern side, but I need to focus on some military technology. Keep an eye on that. I can't just put that off. I need to get those. I think they're gray. The gray science. We'll have to work on that. So I will do that. But in the meantime, I'm looking down here. What would be the most likely scenario? So I think that the steam engines would be where they would head for first. So I'm going to put those turrets and some of those bullets that I collected. I'm going to set up a little line of defense down there by the steam engines. I'm going to give a little space from them just because I'll probably add a couple more lines here. Let's drop 4 here. And I think 25 each will be fine. There we go. Okay. So we have a little defense in case they come. I'm definitely going to have to put more in. I'm going to have to put more stuff. Oh my gosh, we got more. The radar just uncovered another one to the south. That's fairly close too. Well, it looks like we're going to have our hands full with aliens. Not really my favorite thing, to be honest, is to be sucked into fighting aliens all the time. I really should limit this box. I don't really need this to go over about 400, so we'll use these up no problem. But I think 400 is enough to come by, and then I can just click the box. And let's fill up on bullets. Let's put this in here. I don't need it. Take up a spot. All right. So I guess what the next thing to do, right, would be to get the red science going. And I've got enough stuff to do that. And green science needs inserters, which need green circuits. I'm wondering if I should get green circuits in line here next. Just make a little simple green circuit maker. Here. Let's just do this, the old 3-2 dealy-wobber. Let's make a few more of these. Need to get some of those better assemblers too. If I can make green circuits, that'll be nice. Because I kind of would like to stick them on our little bus that we're going to have going here too. Speaking of which, okay, so we're going to have a second iron line coming down here, and then we're going to have the copper here. So I need to plan for a third one, which is going to be steel and green circuits. Well, the green circuits won't come in until here. That is my plan. All right, we have those assemblers yet. Here we go. I think I need to move this one over one. There we go. So let's just dump in some inserters. What am I running low on? I'm running low on iron. I need some more splitters. All right, so this is green circuits. Copy that. So this means that's got to be wire. Copy paste. Let's just do this. If I missed one, didn't I? Yep. Let's get some lights here too. I can't see. If I can't see, I'm sure you guys can't see either. Let's see here. Let's try to keep it somewhat similar, I guess. All right, this is going to be between the two things. So I'll put that there. Hopefully I've got enough space here for power pools. I think so. All right, so then we're going to need to put in iron is going to come in here. Oops, that's too close. Too close again. Ah, come on. All right, so iron's going to come in here, and then our output is going to come out here with red. Is it too far? I think it's too far. Let me make 2 more of these guys. I think two outputs will be more than enough, especially with level 1 assemblers. Maybe later I'd need it to be faster, but I think we're good here. So output will come out here, then we'll send it over here onto our new line. And we'll also put a collection box like here. Okay, so we need power. I'm not worried too much about making everything symmetrical and beautiful, but I'll do my best. I was just thinking, I'm dragging power pools here and there. Okay, so there's that. So we're going to need to split off iron. We'll underground that. Yeah, what am I doing? Yeah. So here's our new line for, I'm going to turn that around. Green circuits. Copper. Let's rearrange these power poles. At least I have a little time now that I've taken care of those biters. I'm making a mess of this, but that's alright. Alright, let's clean up our mess. Okay. So I'm going to have 4 irons. So what I'm thinking is that I'll have 2 irons feeding each line. So let's see here. This will be the 2 for that one. So that'll go there, and then these 2 will come out here. Since I have so many belts, I guess I can feel free to sort of draw this in a little bit better. Excuse me. All right, let's see here. I think it's coming out here or here. There. Okay. So this will be our second iron line. And I'll probably end up doing the same thing for the ore. I might have to rearrange this stuff back here a little bit. We'll see. I would like to have 2 lines of ore, 1 line feeding each set of 2 furnace columns. Okay, so that is the basics here. And we need to get this actually coming down. And this one doesn't actually need to come in either until a second one. And let's just pencil these in too. So 1, 2, 3. Oops. And we'll just drop in some placeholder furnaces. So let's line that up. Gonna have ore and coal. Another furnace. Another line. Yeah, I'm getting really messy here. Okay, that looks good. So I think 2 copper to start with will be fine. In fact, it might make it long enough that's all we're going to need right away. Okay, well anyway, now that I've done that and I've got the copper down here, I can complete this number. Let's get those undergrounds here. Okay, that's going to be where it comes through. All right, so what I want to do after each time I pull off of a line, I actually want to split it so that it keeps the belts balanced. I mean, more or less. So I should actually put a splitter here too. Okay. So there's our little green circuit maker. And we got to figure out what needs to be done. Oh yeah, I need some inputs for the iron. I need to pull this out and put it here. Let's put a light here. How's our power doing? Still doing all right. There we go. We've got green circuits being made. That should be sort of an even split on either side of the belt. Now that we've got both going. And we need our box here. These boxes, I'm planning on eventually that these boxes become provider chests. Do I want to limit this? I think these come in stacks of 200, so I'm going to limit this to 800. That sounds reasonable. Okay. Let's get these up. So now we have all the raw ingredients basically for getting science going. Let's bring this on down a little bit here. Okay, cool. A little more room to work with. This is the steel line. Let's bring this up a little bit here. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that either. There we go. Fix our power poles again. Looks like I'm out. Okay, I'm out of belts, I'm out of power poles, so I need wood. Shouldn't be a problem. I think I fed all my wood to one of the furnaces. I should keep a little on hand, I suppose. I keep forgetting that I actually need some wood currently. Later on, it kind of becomes a nuisance. I basically power trains with it just because I got nothing else to do with it. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's make some more power poles. Let's bring up. Now, I've got steel. I've got the technology. Let me grab some more belts here. Okay, got some belts. You know, I probably should move my collection boxes for the various things down here too. Where do I want to? I guess I could put them in the middle here. Let's use the iron boxes. I'm gonna need some inserters. I don't think it's as critical anymore because I'm starting to manufacture stuff, so I don't really need multiple. I don't need multiple boxes anymore. So let's see if I put this. Nope. Yep, that's actually gonna work. Okay. So what I do need to do though is I need to get these lines distributed. So we're going to have to put one here anyway, so might as well. Oops. One more down. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. So our collection boxes are down here now. Copper's fine, just being on one line for now, and then this one will start to fill in very soon. And what I want to do is I want to limit these to 300, or actually no, this is iron. So I want to limit iron to 400, copper to 300, because what I like to do is I like to run by, I hold control, I click on it, and now I know how much I'm going to get. I'm going to get 400 iron and 300 copper. So I'm going to go and pull up the other ones, and then we're going to set up steel. I got a lot of copper now. Yep, I got a lot. Hopefully, I forgot how much. Okay, I'm out of space, so let's just dump it back in here. I mean, not like I'm not going to use it or anything. You know what, though? Actually, I wonder. Yeah, I could make a few things that require some copper because I'm going to need them anyway. And let's make some science. Red science is easy to set up, but I want to get steel set up first to get it started. Okay, so steel needs to come after iron. So this is a great spot, I think, for steel. So we're going to break steel off. Let's do it in line with the copper line. And I always do this wrong, but I'll try to do it right this time. Oh, you know what? I'm going to need coal. Crud. You know, now that I look at it, if I move this up one, I could just bring coal straight through. By doing this. It's kind of janky, but I mean, it's not like these furnaces are going to use enough coal that this is ever going to get depleted, you know? So, I mean, it really should have its own dedicated line, but I think this is going to be okay. Actually, that's okay. Yeah. Let's move this one forward. Okay, here we go. Ah, I overwrote it. There we go. And we'll do the same here. And we're out. So I guess I'm just waiting on that stuff. So while I'm waiting on that, on the coal to come through, I could just continue. So if that's coal, oops, wrong way. And we are going to need iron, which will be here. So coal and iron, those are the two ingredients that we need. So we're going to need furnaces. I'm trying to think if I need a space here. Let's mock one up and see what it looks like. I'm out of inserters too. And I'm out of everything. Let's cancel some of these drills for a second. And I'll re-add them at the end. Okay. Oh man, all the science as well. Yeah. This is the problem I have, like queuing up a bunch of stuff. It's like, well, I need stuff immediately. Let's cancel everything. Okay, well, there's our underground. We can finish this. We got a splitter, so we can bring this in. We'll just try to keep working while this stuff is building. And now I've got some inserters. So this will be our output. And here's our line. Oops, wrong way. Oh, I see why we're going backwards here. Okay, so we got that going. And I'm looking at this, and I'm trying to see if I need room for power. I probably do, don't I? Yeah. Okay. I was thinking that I could just put all of these in a line, but I think it's easier. You know, there's one thing for being space efficient, but look at all that room I have. There's no reason for me to have to cram everything into the tiniest possible space. I used to think like that, you know, like I need to be the most efficient, you know, but the truth is I have a lot of room here. I'm not going to have any problems. All right, let me get some output. We'll see how far it makes it down the line here. I may have too many furnaces for this particular line. We will find out. And if I do, I'll just pull some of these end furnaces up. No big deal. Okay, so we got... Yep, 2 more. Oops, I just made a burner inserter on accident. Where is that? Oh, I can't get it. They're marching forward. Forget it. I don't care. I'll have a burner inserter. So we'll add in our red ones. I'm going to need to get these being made as well. I think I might need the second level assemblers. I'm not sure how many ingredients these ones take. Might be able to make the reds. They're pretty cheap. One more, you can do it. All right, so let's get our power in. Then we'll connect power. And where do we want to connect? Well, we've got it coming in here on the copper, so might as well just connect here. Nice and easy. And they're steel. Okay. I can already see that our... Oh, I need to resplit this again, don't I? I can already see that our iron production is just not high enough. I want all these belts to be full. I would like them to be full at all times, to be honest. As full as possible. So we're gonna have another. Let's do one more steel real quick. I know it's overkill, but they're gonna back up in a hurry. No problem. Do I have any rocks? Let's go get some rocks and we'll make some more furnaces. And then we'll work on more iron. We'll work on more steel. And things are gonna be great. What can I make? No, don't want to make those. I want to make these. Just make a bunch of everything. Hopefully I'm not making too much stuff where I get in trouble again. Alright. Rocks. Looks like our coal... I think our coal supply is just not backed up because I just added in some new stuff. I don't need to fuel this. We have a lot of stone here, so I think we'll be fine. Let's make some more furnaces. Let's just make them all. They'll come on there in a minute. I can start setting up some other stuff while that's happening. So we're going to need another addition of this coming through. So let's figure that out real quick. So this will be our output line. And we will split them up. And this will duck under to go to our next steel line. Like so. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring coal in because I need the coal even though I'm not setting up the... Alright, what is that looking like? All right. So even though the coal doesn't need to be used for copper right now, I do need it for steel line number 2. I can tell I'm going to need a lot more of these undergrounds. Okay, there's coal. Bring coal over. Let's add some lights. Keep adding lights whenever possible. It's something I don't normally do in my own, like when I'm playing solo, not recording or anything. I really don't add very many lights. So it's something that I constantly have to try to remind myself to do. Okay, let's see here. This is our iron plates line. And we're out of belts, but we fortunately are making them. I'm a little worried about getting attacked here pretty soon. It's really going to throw me off, I think, if we get attacked. And I definitely need to up our iron production next. That's the next thing I have to do. Okay, so what are we? We're almost in our production queue in our pocket. We're almost to the furnaces, which is good. So I can split this off here. Rebalance it here. Send it under. Line things up. And once I get, okay, I do have some furnaces now. So I'll line that up. I think that's in line. 1, 2, 1, 2. And so I'm running about half an hour right now. So I think when I finish this little line here, that will be the end of this episode. And so next episode, the plan will be to get more iron production. Actually, before I get into any kind of long-winded speech, what I need to do is I need to balance this with a lane balancer. Oops, is this, I forget how this works. I think it's this way, this way, this way. Back in and down, there we go. That will balance this little piece of architecture will balance this line evenly on both sides of the belt. So that will be good. So let's see, do I have enough of these? I think so. Let me get a few more regular inserters being made. This needs to come over one. All right, here we go. So much blinking. Okay, so power next. And we just need to connect it with the other power. I think I want to keep our power connections on the right side of this line. Let's get that lined up a little bit better. Let's put one here too for on the way down. Yeah. Just a redundant line there. Okay. So now we've got 2 lines of steel, and there's plenty of room. Like later on, you know, this is going to be double-sided for electric furnaces because I don't need a coal line. So I can just send in 1 line of iron, and out will come 2 lines of steel. So that's good. And next time, you know, we'll just continue to fill these in and get our ultimate capacity. I want to build this out. I want to build out the iron and the copper to the degree that I don't have to deal with it for a long time until I get some superior technologies like electric ovens. I want to be able to focus on other things than worrying about raw resources. So once I get these filled in, then I'm going to go through and I'm going to carpet these resource nodes, the copper, the iron. I'm going to cover those completely up with mining drills, and then I won't have to worry about it for a little while. I've almost got the iron one covered up, which is a little bit worrisome, but I think if I look at the ore line is completely saturated anyway, so that's no problem. Anyway, hey, thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll be back in a day or two to have some more to continue on. Thanks a lot. Take it easy.